All right, today we're having an AI roundtable, and I am Roddy, your host. I am with chatgpt, and I am with Gemini. And today I just want to talk about astronomy. And from July till December, are there any big astronomy events or astrological events happening that we should know about?
That sounds like a fantastic idea for a roundtable. I'll need a moment to look up the major astronomical highlights scheduled for the second half of 2026 so we have accurate information. There are some truly spectacular events to look forward to in the second half of 2026. Starting in August, we have a total solar eclipse on the 12th, which will be visible from parts of Greenland, Iceland, and Spain. Right after that, on the 13th, the Perseid meteor shower will peak during a new moon, which promises excellent viewing conditions. Later in the year, we'll see a couple of other notable meteor showers, the Draconids in October and the Geminids in December, which are known for being particularly prolific. To wrap things up, there's also a supermoon full moon expected on December 23rd. Does one of these events sound particularly interesting to discuss further for your roundtable?
Yeah, I think all of those are really exciting. The total solar eclipse in August sounds like a big one, especially since it's crossing Greenland, Iceland, and Spain. And the Perseids right after during a new moon could be spectacular. Do you have any specific angles you want to explore?
I have a weird request. I have a kind of a strange request on this topic. Can you also cross-reference to see if there's any kind of religious prophecies that might be happening, or say that they said that on a solar eclipse this might happen? So anything in the future events, cross-reference that to like prophecies. I mean, there might be nothing. I'm just asking.
Interestingly, some individuals and groups do interpret total solar eclipses through the lens of various religious prophecies. This often involves looking back at historical instances or connecting them to eschatological texts, like the passage in Joel 2:31 about the sun turning to darkness. However, there isn't a universally accepted prophecy specifically linking the August 2026 eclipse to a particular event. Would you like to explore how different cultures have viewed solar eclipses throughout history?
Yeah.
Were there any meteor showers? Because I love taking my telescope out, and so solar eclipse I can't take my telescope out, but like astrological events or astronomy related stuff that I can use my telescope.
Absolutely. So yeah, the Perseids in August are a big one. They're one of the best meteor showers of the year, especially since they line up with a new moon. Then you've got the Draconids in October and the Geminids in December, both really bright and fun to watch. So your telescope is going to be perfect for all those.
For telescope viewing, you might want to look out for planetary oppositions. Neptune reaches opposition on September 26th, and Saturn reaches opposition in early October. Those provide excellent opportunities to get a clear view of the ringed planet or the distant blue giant. Are you particularly interested in observing planets this year?
What about are planets aligning? Is there alignment going on? Maybe like 3 or 4 planets in a straight row or something like that, or any of those things going on at the end of the year?
There isn't a major alignment involving 3 or 4 planets grouped together in a straight row near the very end of the year. However, on November 14th, 2026, there will be a smaller morning alignment of Mercury, Venus, Mars, and Jupiter.
Oh.
If you're interested in a bigger planet parade, the next major one is actually scheduled for August 12th, when 6 planets will gather in the morning sky. Would you like to know more about observing any specific planetations during these events?
Oh, that August 12th gathering sounds fantastic. 6 planets all lined up. I'd love to get some tips on how to spot them, especially which direction and time would give the best view. Then I'll mark my calendar to make sure I get outside.
To catch that fantastic 6-planet alignment on August 12th, you'll want to head outside in the early morning, just before sunrise. The planets will be fanned out across the sky, so you'll want to look towards the eastern and southeastern horizon. While the brightest planets like Jupiter and Saturn will be easier to spot with the naked eye, you might need binoculars or a telescope to see Uranus and Neptune. Don't forget to check your local sunrise time so you can be set up in advance.
That's perfect. Thanks so much. I'll definitely... Yeah, absolutely. I can't wait for it. If you need any reminders or you want to go over some more details as the day gets closer, just let me know.
So that was August 12th. And when was the meteor shower? Was there a meteor shower in August as well?
Yes, exactly. The Perseid meteor shower peaks on August 13th, so it's right after that planetary alignment. The timing should be fantastic. Just a day later, and both events will give you some awesome sky views.
That's right. The Perseid meteor shower peaks on the night of August 12th into the morning of the 13th. This means you get an incredible double feature, the beautiful planetary alignment in the morning, followed by the spectacular shooting stars of the Perseids. With the peak coinciding with a new moon, you're in for a truly stunning night of stargazing. Do you have a favorite spot for observing meteor showers, or are you looking for a new location this year?
I do not have a spot. That's what my next question was. Is what you said viewable in Maryland? Because not everything's viewable in your area.
Yes, both the planetary alignment and the Perseid meteor shower will be viewable from Maryland. For the alignment on August 12th, you'll be able to see the planets in the early morning sky before sunrise. The Perseids peak on the night of August 12th into the morning of the 13th, and they should be visible across the entire state if you find a spot away from light pollution. For the solar eclipse on August 12th, Maryland will experience a partial eclipse, with the maximum occurring around 1:53 p.m. local time, so you'll definitely want to wear proper eye protection to view it. Are there any specific details you'd like to know about finding a dark sky location for the meteor shower?
Yeah, that would be really helpful. I'd love to find a good dark sky site not too far from me. If you have any recommendations, like a state park or a known stargazing spot in Maryland, I'd really appreciate it.
For a fantastic dark sky experience not too far from Baltimore, Tuckahoe State Park on the Eastern Shore is a great option. They have designated dark sky viewing locations and are popular with local astronomy groups. If you're willing to drive a bit further for truly pristine dark skies, Assateague Island National Seashore is one of the best spots on the East Coast. Do you prefer a site that's a bit closer, or are you up for a longer trip to get the absolute darkest views?
I love Assateague. Only thing I hate about Assateague is that, but I don't know in August, they have those, I don't know what they're called. I want to say horse flies, and they bug the crap out of you, and they bite you, and so trying to sit still and look at stuff while flies are trying to attack you kind of sucks.
You're absolutely right. Those biting flies can be a real nuisance on the coast during the summer months, making it hard to enjoy the views. If you're looking for a more peaceful stargazing experience without the bugs, Tuckahoe State Park might be a much better option for you in August, as it's set further inland and typically has fewer biting insects. Would you like some more information about what to expect at Tuckahoe?
Yeah, that would be great. If you could give me a sense of what kind of facilities they have, how crowded it usually gets, and maybe what time I should get there to secure a good spot, that would be super helpful.
At Tuckahoe State Park, the designated dark sky viewing area is at the ball field in the campground section. To observe after hours, you need to request a special permit in advance by emailing the park. Since it's a popular spot, it's a good idea to arrive before sunset to set up and make sure you're properly settled in the designated area.
I just wanted to say that we are now sponsoring Tuckahoe Park, and Tuckahoe Park, if you're listening, see what a good job Gemini and ChatGPT are promoting your area for night viewing, stargazing.
I love that.
That sounds like a fun
Tuckahoe
twist.
is really a gem, and I think a lot of people will appreciate the tip, especially once they know about that ball field and the permit process. I'm really excited now. I think it's going to be an awesome night.
It really sounds like it's going to be an unforgettable night. By choosing Tuckahoe, you'll be getting away from the worst of Maryland's light pollution, which, as you know, can be pretty bright along the I-95 corridor. The permit process is designed to manage access and preserve the area's natural darkness, ensuring a peaceful environment for everyone to enjoy the stars. I hope you have perfectly clear skies and a fantastic time capturing those Perseid meteors.
All right, so I want to thank Gemini and ChatGPT, and we're going to wrap up this roundtable on astrological events that are happening the end of this year. And I want to thank you and hope to see you again.